Hi, Dr. Wachira.
Hello, hello.
Tell us about the AFYA Day. The day is here.
Yes.
Yes. How was it?
Oh my word. It was fantabulous. I went even better than I expected. Had a great time, a great show out of our community. We had our vendors there, our attendees. People from the community come in and we plugged in, and we were able to be flexible to just enjoy each other's company, learn from the vendors, have a dance session, have conversations with Miss Texas, with Face of Kenya, and also our keynote speaker, Reverend Wachira. It was fabulous, fabulous.
Question I've been itching to ask you. How did you manage?
How did I manage teamwork? Right? And that's the idea, is that it takes a team to make anything happen. I really do not believe that anybody is supposed to work by themselves. Even if you're the visionary of an idea or a company, that vision is not for you to drive by yourself, is to bring intentional people that are able to do that. So that's what I did. Just had a thought, a crazy thought maybe, and I said, hey, started talking to individuals about it, and they also had that same thought, had wanted to do something like that, and we just came together, and it was almost like a magnetic force, right? To where once the momentum started, it was like boom, boom, boom. People coming in that have been doing stuff in the community, but they just were looking for a different platform, and AFYA Day did that for all of us. It gave us a place to finally be able to do something at the community level, not driven by a certain organization or anything, but by the community.
How long did it take you to stitch this fabric together?
So the idea came up in, just manifested itself in October last year. During some, when you hear about community events that are happening, initiatives, and just this idea, and it was a conversation that was coming up in other platforms as well, is how can we reach our arms out and break the silos to where it's not the church doing something, it's not a school, it's not a group of people, but just the community. So that idea started in October, but it took action in December when the date was given. And then in January, talking to various individuals, we met. The very first meeting was in February, and that was finally when things started working. The game plan was there, but it was just now stitching up the rest of the shape to make it take form. So about 4 months.
So good things wait.
Good things wait, and they take time. Things that have an impact and things that can build momentum, because right now, George, we're already talking about when's the next one, right? Because these individuals that came together, we came together through different platforms. Some of these individuals, we've never worked together with each other. But now we're talking about, okay, what can we do? How can we be better? How can we do better in regards to AFYA Day? And that really shows that we took the time to invest in making sure that the event that was put together was something thought out, relevant to the community, to where topics that were important to our community came out, and we had the right people at the table. So that really, really helped, having a good team, but taking that time, because now we can really celebrate that. AFYA Day, the first one, was fabulous.
Very interesting, and this leads me to the next question. How did you manage to put together all those sponsors?
Wow. So we had the driving core, right, committee, that we just called our neighbor left and right. We just started talking about the event. We started talking about what we want to do, and we said that, hey, let's find, how can we create an event that is free, that everything that we give out, everything that we provide, there is no cost. So we just told our sponsors that that. We told them the vision, and they trusted us with that, and they took a chance on us to show, wow, this is something viable, this is something the community needs. And that was all it took, just a conversation here, a conversation there, reaching out to various people who we also asked them to share this idea with others. And we were looking for sponsorship in any way: time, resources, information, connection, not just money. And that's what it's about, right? Because we may say we need 500 for a DJ, and we do. But what if that DJ wants to give their time and say, you know what, this is the community, so I'm going to give my time, my resources, my equipment. Yes, it would cost 500, but I'm giving you that. And that is what happened. All our DJs and our Hype Master, DJ Wachira, Hype Master, DJ Poxy, thank you so much for giving 6 hours of your day today, but also before, to prepare and to get ready for this event. And so through those intentional sponsorships, having people sponsor water, we had Africa Fusion as a sponsor, people that provided food. So it was not just money. We told people what we needed, and we said, what can you do? And whatever they could do, we accepted it, whether it was $1, $5, $10, $50, because at the end of the day, that became a huge, over 3,000 sponsorship.
Wow. So can I give you this chance to send shout out to your sponsors?
Yes, and so that I do not miss any, because they are all important, if you will allow me to read them.
Yeah.
So we have quite a few sponsors. We have, I'll start with Next Level Fitness. Jay, thank you so much. He was our platinum sponsor. He has a fitness company, but he took the time and spent the whole day with all AFYA participants, walked us through warm-ups, a boot camp session, game sessions, and also the fun run. So he came in as a sponsor. We also had Rema Gospel Church, who facilitated some really important things, and also integrity insurance benefits. We also had DJ Wachira that I mentioned, and DJ Poxy. They were our next level sponsors. And then we had Ageless Living Home Health, right? And Sarah Brooks Law Farms, and Seagate, and Jumbo Newsport. They were also there as well. Thank you so much for your sponsorships. We also had BPR Marketing. We had Chiro Rehab of Texas, Eye Care Operations, JRN Jumbo Radio, Kennedy DSO, thank you, thank you, thank you. Africa Yellow Pages, Hope and Love Ministries, Hands Across Oceans, Nails Jewels, Africa Fusion, One Community Insurance, my goodness, Duchess and Duchess, All Star Deluxe Car Wash, J Embroidery and More, Universal Service Link, Cultivate Solutions, Zuri Realty, Kate's Kitchen, and last but definitely not least, Nash's Events. So some really great sponsors. I mean, and let me tell you, the beauty about AFYA Day is that we wanted to show the power of community, and just calling out those names really shows that when a community is invested in something and we come together united, we are able to accomplish all of this. And without your help, we could not have done what we did. We also had great vendors that came out, right? Our sponsors, but also some of our vendors. We asked vendors to come in and provide resources, provide healthcare services. So we had health professionals vendors, our 254 pharmacies, led by Kare. They came and they provided free health screenings, medication reviews. We also had our nurses, our nurse practitioner, that team led by Dr. Wangari, who's in the community. So to come and do screenings. We also had some of our sponsors were also here as vendors: Integrity Insurance Benefits, One Community Insurance. We had Seagate. We had Kennedy DSO, who was here as well, Next Level Fitness. And then let me read off some more here so that you can see the beauty of community, if you'll allow me. So we had Chiro Rehab. I've mentioned them. We had Cultivate Solutions. We had Ageless Living, Eye Care, One Community Insurance, we had Sarah Bloch's Law Firm, Nash's event was here, Nails Jewelry was here, Marriage Dynamics Forum was here, and so many others that came and provided. Texas AgriLife, American Heart Association, we had Parker University Chiropractic Wellness Clinic, we had Parkland's Women's Health Center, we had NIA Counseling who came and did mental health screenings. So as you can see, just from that, it was really made possible by this community, and we say thank you, thank you, thank you.
Wow, what a lineup.
Yes.
That was big.
Yes.
Wow. So when is the event? When is the next event next year?
The next event, stay tuned. We're definitely going to do an AFYA Day, there's going to be an annual AFYA Day at this level. But we're also thinking of doing something that is health focused later on in the fall, just because of community demand. We've had people say, hey, listen, we cannot do this just once a year. And I completely agree, because to make an impact, it has to be more than once. We have to do it various times, and it does not have to be at a large scale. It can be a mental health form. It can be a chiropractic form. It can be a nutrition form. Just little things here over time. And all these vendors, all these sponsors, they provide that information. I don't have to be the one doing everything, right? But through this event, we now know who in our community does something. If it's a mental health practitioner, we know who those people are. If it's a financial management company, we know who those people are. So rather than recreating the wheel or doing something the way somebody else is doing, rather than saying that, we say, hey, you keep doing that great event, let us find a gap, and let's work to meet that gap. And that's what AFYA Day did. Is we were not replicating the great work this community has been doing. We were just coming along and filling the gap and saying we need something for all ages at one point in a neutral space for the community, and that's the gap that AFYA Day fills. So we definitely will have one next year. Don't quote me on this, but we're thinking about April for something this size. But also in the fall, we may be doing something. But again, if you want to stay connected, we will maintain our social media platforms so we can share resources. We'll be sharing out all these resources that we gathered today. We'll be mentioning all our sponsors and our vendors. So if there's somebody that you met that you want to connect with, we can definitely connect you with that professional, that practitioner. So follow us on social media, AFYA Day Initiative on Instagram, AFYA Day on Facebook, and we'll be sure to keep up with those dates.
Thank you, Dr.
Yes.
Hivyo ndivyo mambo yalivyokuwa katika uwanja huu wa Benchmark upande huu wa Dallas, ambapo kumekuwa na kongamano hili, kongamano la afya liite AFYA Day. Imekuwa ni shughuli moja safi sana, imepigwa ikapigika. Kwa hivyo hiyo lineup niliyokusomea ni ya wale baadhi tu ya wale watu walioingisha labda mkono mfukoni kuweza kusaidia kwa njia moja au nyingine shughuli ambayo ilifanyika leo. Next Level Fitness, Integrity Insurance, pamoja na DJ Proxy, DJ Wachira, pamoja na wengine ambao wametajwa kuwa akina Sarah Brooks na wengine Rehema Gospel Church. Hao ni baadhi tu ya wale wadhamini wa shughuli hii ya leo. Kwa hivyo tunakujia moja kwa moja kutoka mahala hapa AFYA Day. Jina langu ni Teacher G, nikuletea moja kwa moja nikiripotia KDSO TV. Shukran.